Okay, so what did you do today for yourself? Yeah, you. What did you do? What part of today did you already or are you going to slice out just for yourself? Forget, don't give me the guilty stuff about, oh, I got my... What did you do for you today? Hey folks, I'm Joe Fermano, your host of the How to Use Your Life show and today's daily video blog. Check me out at joefermano.com. Or, of course, the Daily Dose and the radio program, which is coming up this Tuesday night. And that's why I'm here today to talk to you about this upcoming incredible interview I'm about to have. What I do every day, early in the morning, I try to do it 6 days a week, is walk. Simply walking is my little slice of time just for me. And because of that, I feel that everyone else around me benefits from it. It's my time where I get to reflect on my day, what I'm going to do for the day. I get to give thanks. I get to dream. I get to think about things that I want to do in my life, and it's just my space, and it's just my time. And I feel I owe it to myself to do that, and I hope you're doing the same. Well, the woman that I'm going to interview this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. on the How to Use Your Life show, WNJC 1360 AM, or basically just go on the internet at www.WNJC1360.com at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, is Ann Malum. Ann Malum, who is the founder of backonmyfeet.org. Incredible story. Once you hear this, don't ever say again that you don't make a difference. Don't ever say again that you can't do something that's going to help people. That was not her original intention. She moved here from Bismarck, North Dakota. She moved to Philadelphia. And every morning since she was 13 or 14 years old, she's always ran. It's always helped her to focus, to center, to get through life. But that's how she starts her day. Because she would say, I feel positive when I come back from a good run. I feel like I can take on the world. And that's what works for her. And just by chance, she moved to a neighborhood in Philadelphia that she says, quote unquote, was an up and coming neighborhood. Factories, old buildings, and about a quarter of a mile from where she would run past a homeless shelter. And every day there'd be 3 or 4 guys out there hanging out, and after a while they got to know her and would wave to her. And she started to think about, what could I do for these people? She said, you know, I'm not homelessness. What's that? I come from an all-American family in Bismarck, North Dakota. We don't know anything really about homelessness out there. Her mom was a 3rd grade teacher. Her dad was an insurance salesman. She said, but you know, I felt like I needed to do something for these people. And the only thing I could think about is what makes me feel the best part of me in my day is running. So basically, in a nutshell, what she did was she set up a running club. And it turned into backonmyfeet.org. Go check out her website. In fact, how I found out about it, in the December issue of Guidepost magazine, maybe you can see that, they had a great article about Ann. There she is there with her group, backonmyfeet.org, Runner's High. She's in the red top there. Anyway, what happened was, from doing that, from starting this running club, she's not giving these folks food, not providing them shelter. You know what she's providing them? The most important thing you can. That fundamental feeling inside yourself, your self-esteem, your self-concept. She built that back up by having them do something physical. I can tell you right now, the better I feel physically about myself sometimes, working out or exercising in the morning is the best part of my day. I know you know what I'm talking about. But she took that running and brought it to them. And by getting these people back into running, it made them feel better physically about themselves. And now, as you'll hear in the interview, they're back into society. They're functioning. They feel better about themselves. And it's just, we're so privileged to have her on, again, the How to Use Your Life show this Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, over here, over my shoulder, you notice I've got my walking shoes and my iPod there. I often listen to music. Sometimes I don't, but a lot of times I do because it gives me that inspiration. So I didn't want you to think that I wasn't going to get my walk in today. And the book there, if you can see that, that's Leonardo da Vinci, because it struck me. I just love reading about his life. Over 500 years ago, that whole Renaissance period. Back then, he spoke about the fact that, there was a lot of competition. him, Michelangelo, Raphael, doing these frescoes and paintings and sculptures. It was kind of like what sports are to us today. You know, it was like huge competitions, lots of stress. But he said, you know, even though, for example, it took him 7 years to complete the Last Supper, he said, I still found time out. I would make time every day to walk into the countryside and to listen to myself and my thoughts and to get in touch with that. And he sort of wrote like a manual 500 years ago about the way you ought to just use your life. And in that, he says, every day, you've got to try to take a slice of that day out just for you and concentrate on what you're doing. So, please tune in this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Ann Malum. In fact, you know, you can go to Ann Malum and just put it into your computer, look up Guidepost Magazines, Ann Malum, it's spelled ANNEMAHLUM, or just go to the backonmyfeet.org, or just go to joefermano.com to get all the information. Thanks again for tuning in to today's Daily Dose video blog. Go out and make it a great day and go do something. Go do something for you. You deserve it. The better you are, the better everyone else is around you. Thank you.